Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Digimon World 3 on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, we have almost reached Game Master. We just got to take down her guard agents and fight this Maildramon 1. I'm not entirely certain why all three of these guys have exactly one Digimon between them, but they do, so... this Maildramon actually does do a relatively high amount of thunder damage with Thunderbolt, mostly because it's a spell, but thankfully, we aren't actually vulnerable to electric attacks, so we're not actually all that worried about it.
I'm not gonna lie, every time Kumamon goes up to Maildramon, hits him, and then Maildramon, just immediately face hits the deck, I'm thinking of Jackass Junk stunt when Johnny Knoxville had a bunch of kids come up and kick him in the nuts while he was wearing a cup, and then he would immediately go down to the ground. and then everybody starts laughing around the camera and stuff. Yeah, take that, all three of you.
Alright, so now, in order to rescue Teddy, we have to take down Game Master.
I am the master of the Digimon world reality. I will unmake you. I will take your fabric and fibers and I will break you. I will highlight your data in the folders and I will delete you.
Operation Sigma, Mr. Cloud.
Sigma is the Greek letter of the alphabet that, when transferred to English, means sum of.
Yes, we are here to kick the butt of the Game Master. Haha. All right.
Let's see what's the Game Master's idea of a precious Digimon.
Well, first she's got Minotaurumon 2, which is not accessible to Tamers in this server normally.
And it freaking takes 18% health damage on strike.
So, Minotaurumon 2 specifically is actually both relatively tanky and hits relatively hard at this point in the game. But thankfully, even though we are underleveled, and I keep mentioning that, I need to find another point to lean on. We have the ability to steroid our damage so that we don't have to fight it for all that long. Soul Charge into Hammer Rush. There we go. Boink.
You need a couple more sutures on your chest there. Your heart was not in the right place.
She's got Gargoylemon. Another Digimon that you can't normally obtain on this server.
How majestic.
Yeah, but Gargoylemon is actually relatively weird, despite the fact that it is in this game specifically a darkness elemental Digimon. Classically, he's actually one of the Digimetal of Light Digivolutions. So I'm not entirely sure what is going on with the thematics for Gargoylemon. Maybe he's supposed to be a bridge between the two elements that doesn't actually work narratively because the elements don't actually have consistent working pairs like that. But oh well.
Oh, looks like somebody needs a hug
or a backflip. All right.
And he's down.
Gargoylemon is down, and now welcome to the actual boss of this chapter, Persiamon. Persiamon is the boss of this chapter for exactly two reasons. She's got one of the most annoying spells in the game, and she's also the fastest Digimon that we will ever actually have to fight. Her base speed in this fight, I believe, is actually 900, and she is very tanky.
She didn't take a lot of damage.
She can hit us up to 4 times with her normal attack.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
It wasn't.
Now Persiamon, is about to take even more damage because of our... Oh, we did a move to heal. Okay, never mind.
We used a life plug item.
To be in charge of.
Yeah, So, as Annotations Gurdett mentions here, Persiamon is the reason why the game has a speed spiral of death. Because if Persiamon hits you with all 4 of those attacks, and you're as underleveled as we are, she is very likely able to take down pretty much any of the partner Digimon that you bring to this fight. But but without the speed spiral of death, Persiamon is not actually a very difficult fight. It just takes a while because she's got this attack. Helter Skelter will forcibly de-digivolve your Digimon down to its partner form.
Oh, damn. That's quite the strategy there.
Yes, and recall that our Digivolve forms actually do give us some pretty significant bonus stats. Specifically in Kumamon's case, both speed and power get steroids from Digivolving. So it's very important for us to actually be on the winning side of the speed spiral of death, so that we can actually recover from Helter Skelter before she actually attacks us with her normal attack.
Oh, good. So now she's going to keep using Helter Skelter. It hits. We get Digivolve, but then because we get extra turns because our speed is so high, not only can we Digivolve back, we can also get an attack in.
Yeah.
She has very poofy pants.
She does. Persiamon's actual translated name from this point forward actually becomes Bastamon, and it makes sense because she is, she is technically aligned with the Beast female lines later on.
All right, now is she going to do another Helter Skelter? A Vampire Jewel?
Yeah. A Vampire Jewel is interesting because, much like Venmon, it has the ability to steal our MP.
I don't know about soul charging, because if our very next attack... Oh, wait, no, we get to attack right now. Okay, here we go.
Cyclone Turbine! And with soul charge as a steroid, this should be enough to take her down. Nope, not enough.
Damn, dude. Alright, come on. Kumamon can... Base form Kumamon can take it from here.
Sure?
Just tap her. Tap, tap-a-roo. Tap her like a keg.
Go for Bear Fist.
Bear Fist for the win. Go Bears. Yeah.
It worked.
I'm not as weak as I look.
I mean, you did only do 120 damage when we did 1,200 damage with our actual combo, so...
That battle made me feel things.
Alright, so, with Game Master defeated, now we can actually purge the AOA out of the city and successfully save Digimon World Online. Hey Lisa, hey Teddy.
And then in true Pokemon fashion, the other characters do not show up until after the battle's over.
Yep.
Wow,
hey,
you really are the champion. Congratulations, Junior. You really are the champion.
And here is where we get the plot twist that Lisa, Nick, and Keith are all investigators for the SAP.
Lisa's on the cover, huh?
So, now that we've successfully saved Digimon World Online, we should be able to spend the rest of the time doing free play, right, Mr. Cloud?
You would think that now that we have solved the story, that now they're going to say, wow, great job, Junior. You now have all the keys, you have all the access, all the maps are filled in, but you still got a lot of work to do.
Well, not necessarily, because Digimon has always concerned itself more with anime plot lines, and yeah, as Annotation Gurdett mentions now, and past Gurdett has mentioned before, Digimon Online is physically and digitally connected to all computers on the planet. So the AOA's actual plan wasn't actually to take over the Asuka server; it's to take over the entirety of Digimon World Online, specifically to gain access to the optical network that connects all the different computers on the planet.
Yes, let us all ignore the fact that one among us has been heavily disfigured into the shape of a pig Digimon. He will never return to normal. His life will never be the same, and all of his friends and family will have to take care of him for the rest of his life.
So, our new quest is to go figure out how the fuck to get to North Sector.
Everything will be okay.
Eventually.
Oink, oink, oink.
And we
Lucky
also
mouse.
get a brief cut over to the real world to see what the AOA taking over the optical network does.
Street corner in Kusanagi City.
Yeah, AOA is a cyber terrorist group, so...
Wait, so this is happening inside the game, right?
No, this is happening in the real world.
Oh. Science nerd Hideki. You know that he is trustworthy in what he says about things that are nerd related, because he's a nerd.
Alright, Teddy, tell us how the fuck to get to the North Sector.
The dialogue box will actually move around with the character as you're moving through the map. Because these characters usually are standing still when they have these dialogue moments, so I never noticed the bubble will actually like move around with the screen.
Huh, we need to go ask Digimon.
Dickmon?
Digimon.
Sure.
Okay.
No digging around this time.
So yeah, Junior has the audacity to ask how the hell did the AOA actually get here from Amaterasu server in the first place. So our actual goal right now is to go back to Byako City and see if the guards will tell us guards will tell us how the hell they got here. And thankfully they will actually cooperate with us once we get there. In the next episode, we will get back to West Sector. Be safe, everybody.